I'm going to come back and close the concert, but right now, I want to introduce you to our next storyteller up, Betty Grant. She is our multicultural storyteller and also a music lady. So let's welcome Betty Grant.
I'm trying this mic. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Hello. Well, once upon a time there was a chief, and his name was Yanonali. Can you say that?
Yanonali.
Yeah. A Chumash chief he was. He was very busy. One day, a villager ran to the chief. Yanonali, Yanonali, there's a stranger in our village. There's a stranger in our village. She's causing a lot of problems. And her name is Spider. That spider is spinning webs all over our houses and across our doorways. We're falling into them every single minute. Will you please ask Spider to leave our village? Send Spider to me, said the chief. Spider, the people say that your webs are causing problems. They're falling through them. They're hurting themselves. Please think of a way to use your webs to help people. And to the people he said, you see this spider? There's much good in her. She will remain among us. And it was true. 2 days later, another villager ran to the chief. Chief Yanonali, there's a stranger in our village. His name is Rat. This rat person is causing problems. He's stealing our rice, our beans, our special seeds. You must ask this rat to leave our village. We don't want him here. Send Rat to me, said the chief. Rat, the people say you're taking their special seeds and rice. You know the people are hungry too. Think of a way to be helpful in our village. To the people, he said, you see this rat has done some things you don't like, but there's much good in him. He will remain and live among us. And it was so. 2 days later, a villager ran to the chief. Chief Yanonali, there's a stranger in our village. His name is Prairie Dog. This prairie dog is digging trenches in our yards. We're falling and hurting our legs. You must ask this prairie dog to leave our village. We don't want him here. Tell Prairie Dog to come to me, said the chief. Prairie Dog, the people say you're causing problems. They're hurting themselves. They're falling into your trenches. Please think of a way to be helpful in our village. To the people, the chief said, you see, this prairie dog has done some things you don't like, but there's much good in him. He will remain and live among us. And it was so. 2 days later, a villager runs to the chief. Chief Yanonali, there's a stranger in our village, and her name is Fly. This fly person is biting our neck. She's making noises. She's buzzing our ears. This fly person is watching us with those hard eyes. You must ask her to leave our village. We don't want her here. Send Fly to me, said the chief. Fly, they say you're doing some things they don't like. You're biting their neck. buzzing in their ears and watching them without their permission fly. Think of a way to be helpful in our village. To the people, the chief said, you see this fly. She's done some things you don't like. There's much good in her. She will remain and live among us. And it was so. Well, the chief had 2 weeks when no one bothered him. And then he said, I'll go out and check on these new people. He walked out and he said, tell me, how are the new people doing? How's Spider doing? Spider, she's joined our sports team. First, she mended all of our fishing nets.
Yeah.
She's being very helpful. And oh yes, she's weaving some little things for the babies so we can rock our babies to sleep like a little hammock. We're just happy that she's here among us. Oh, that's good. And so the chief looked around. Where's Rat? Oh, don't you know? Rat's over there, and he's in the garden area. He's showing us how to plant seeds. He knows a way to plant them specially so they'll grow to their very best. We're so glad he's helping us with the garden. Yes, he belongs with us. And what about Prairie Dog? What happened to him? Oh, Prairie Dog. He's making an irrigation system, you know, so that we can water all of our plants all year round. We are very lucky to have Prairie Dog here. And there's one more. Who was the last one? Oh, Fly. Yes, Fly. What's she doing? Would you believe this? Fly is a lookout. She watches over our children. If they get too close to the fire or the water, she tells us. And she's also in charge of new people. She's looking for strangers who come in our midst so we can all welcome these people and they can come and join our lovely village. And so it was that this village became a place of peace and joy and prosperity where strangers are welcome. And it was so. Thank you.